Back with Jasper football coach Tony Aarons. And, Coach, you beat Princeton last Friday night here on homecoming. Just go over the way you played in that ball game against the Tigers to get that win.
Well, you know, the one thing about Princeton now, they are a better team. You know, they have a coach there that's invested in that a little bit, and they've improved. So it was a little more of a challenge of what they were doing. It was good for us. They were a spread team that's going to challenge us for this upcoming week. But one of the nice things is that our team came out and you know, they got started off. They played hard, and when you're playing hard, you can play through mistakes, and you can get games like that under your belt.
You had a good night in the passing game. A lot of good execution by everybody all around.
You know, again, we get back to kind of discussing that a little bit. It's nice to say that we have several guys that are attacking the ball when it's thrown. You know, when you have Alice and you got Zach and Ben Moore, and you know those guys that are getting catches like that. Heebschman. Well, the reason why they're doing it is because they're attacking the ball. They're not just waiting on it to come to them. They go after it.
And with that, how's the line pass blocking? You guys have always tried to be a good run blocking team. How's the pass blocking? Sometimes that's a little bit iffy, no matter what kind of team you are.
You know, the one thing about run blocking is it toughens your kids up. But in this particular year, you know, we have the ability to throw the ball a little bit more. We have, you know, Marker's done a great job balancing our offense, and the kids have accepted the role of pass protection. But you got to be careful, because you got to get back to, you know, just the nuts and bolts of how things are, and that's toughness at the line. And they're doing a good job of protecting our quarterback.
Defensively, I know you wanted to keep an eye on Hardeman. How did you guys do defensively?
Well, he's a good back. You know, no matter what team he's on, he's a big, strong, physical guy. But you know, if your line of scrimmage didn't get it done, you're not going to be able to do very much. So, you know, we knew we had to, you know, kind of trap him in the backfield and then let all the pursuit get to him. And by and large, we did a nice job with keeping him kind of down to what he's been doing for the most part of the year.
At this stage of the season, what are 2 or 3 things that you guys got to get better at as you head down here in the stretch?
Well, you know, it's all the fundamentals. You know, everybody wants what's the big play or what's the new defense, and you know, all that stuff just kind of rolls right back around to, you know, your simple fundamentals of conditioning, mental toughness, you know, doing what, you know, the play or the defense asks you to do. Don't play outside of what you think, you know, you might be a special player or not. It still takes the fundamentals of the game.
You know, you had some veterans coming back, but you also every year start with new kids in different positions, or maybe in the same positions, but they're new to varsity football. Have you seen good development in the guys that you've brought along?
Well, you know, that would start with our defense. I mean, we're at times starting 3 and 4 sophomores. And, you know, those kids have they didn't start early in the year, but, you know, they've proven themselves in practice and they deserve the opportunity to play. And that's going to help us with depth as far as the season goes, because we know going into the playoffs, you're going to need more than just the 11 guys you might start on either side of the ball. Next up,
Mount Carmel. What have you seen out of them as you scouted them?
I think the first thing we have to do is understand that their quarterback is the trigger guy. He's the guy that, you know, if he goes, their team goes, and he's going to throw the. I mean, he makes his mind up right now. He's throwing the ball and he's getting it out, and we're going to have to do a good job of pressuring those guys at the line of scrimmage, not letting them just get free releases up the field, and then let our pursuit get the ball. But it all starts with that guy. We gotta slow him down.
Their defense has given up some points. So what kind of defense do they try to play? What's their scheme like there?
You know, typically they've tried to play a 5-man front on us, but up to this point they've shown that they're going to play a 3-man line and they're stunned. You know, and you know it's the 3-5 concept, and they're gonna bring guys. Now I expect them maybe to load the line of scrimmage up, but right now, you know, we have to be ready for 3 down linemen, and then bring in 2 and possibly 3 linebackers at every play.
We talked about this before going on. You like this, where this game is. It's a good program traditionally. It's also, you know, your goal is to win the league, and you're going to have to do both and go on the road and do it.
Well, we've told our kids, and they know this, that, you know, you have small goals that develop into bigger goals, and one of those is our conference championship, and we got to go down there, and they refer to that as the snake pit, and it's going to be a conference game, and for us to win a conference, we got to get through them. So it's an important game for us.
How healthy are you going into this ball game?
For the most part, I mean, we might have a few bruises here and there, but, you know, we're going to sit Otto yet. We want to make sure he's completely healthy and ready to go, because we're going to need him in the tournament.
All right, Tony, thanks a lot for your time, and good luck against Mount Carmel over there.
Thank you, Kurt.
That's Jasper head football coach Tony Ahrens. We will have more right after this.